Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes tribe members. I am Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message. So like the videos, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe to join the tribe. I don't know why I'm being weird. But anyways, oh, I was acting all excited before I hit record, like, ooh, this is so exciting, like, yay. And I'm like, why? I split the deck and good fortune's at the bottom of the deck. So there's going to be a positive outcome here. Something good is headed someone's way, which is great. And I haven't even shuffled that yet. So anyways, I did do like a little channel message just to see what the overall energy is for this reading. And it was based off from the Seven of Swords, because I did a personal and I was going to use that deck and it just poofed everywhere. So I never used it for that. And this lonely little man or woman was under my chair. All the other cards, like, even though it was like a pile, like a mess, they were all consolidated except for this sneaky little bastard. So there is someone who is quite sneaky, and I did write that down, and they're hiding. And I don't know if they're hiding now because of something they did in the past, like they're hiding their intentions, their true intentions, or they have a secret that they don't want someone to know, which I have picked up on that energy recently. The other thing I want to mention too, which is kind of ironic, is I was like diving into that witchy energy, which has been bleeding through different readings, but not as intensely, I guess. In the last two that I've done, at least, I've made mention to it or references to it, but it wasn't the basis of the readings. But just for that energy to be showing up in my readings, I'm getting really dizzy and kind of tired right now. Other readers are picking up on that too, and I haven't been watching like general readings or public readings. It's just the titles, and I'm like, that's really fucking weird. So it's within the collective. I'm feeling really weird right now. This energy feels really heavy. It made me kind of tired. Somebody's probably tired of hiding, I'm just gonna say, but some of you could just be sick of this energy, because it's heavy. This reading's heavy for some reason. It was almost making it hard to breathe. Like, I feel heavy chested. Not like I have a breathing issue or anything, just that, like, pressure, but not in a heart attack kind of way. I don't know, I feel like it's all around me. So this energy's all around someone, just all around the collective is what it feels like, because that's what I was mentioning with that witchy energy. But I also did mention that whoever's trying to cross the line with you or get into your space, your energy... Now I'm not going to be able to talk. Whoever is trying to get into your energetic field is unable to. I mentioned that in another reading, and I kind of feel that because there's someone who wants to know something. They want to know what you know about them, or about a past situation, or just sometimes you know something about something. It could even just be a subject matter, like somebody's trying to figure something out, and it's based off of knowledge you have. They want to know what you know. So I wrote down, oh man, it's giving me a fucking headache, like all the way around. It's making my eye hurt. Like, I don't know, it's crushing my head. That's like a crushing pain. It's very intrusive. I don't like this energy. I don't know why we're in it. Because it's got to be cleared. Someone could also be trying to do some type of spell work where it's fucking up your throat chakra so that you won't say certain things because they don't want you. Okay, I feel this two ways. I feel like there could be an intention here for someone where your throat chakra is kind of scratchy or closing down, or it just kind of feels that way. It's like it's hard to talk about something specific because somebody doesn't want you to, and that's their intention. But I also feel from a protection standpoint, spirit allows you to say what you need to say and shuts down what you shouldn't say. They're helping you with that. Could be a tower moment there. But the first thing I was going to say that I wrote down with the channel messages before I got that crushing pain in my head, is messages protect you. So I don't know if it's tarot messages, psychic messages, things like that, or if it's talking to a specific person. This kind of feels like tarot messages and things. That's what's protecting someone, not everyone. I'm getting wicked dizzy, Jesus. I just heard it's okay, it will pass. Yeah, my light just flashed. Messages protect you. Okay, and then right before I was going to say that, I started coughing like I wasn't able to say it or talk. That's like the gist of what someone is sending your way right now. There's something you know, and they don't want you to share it. Okay, so messages protect you. I'm going to leave it at that, whatever it means to you. And then I was imagining a cloak, and if you think about it, a cloak, you know, it keeps you warm and cozy and stuff like that, but it also can hide your identity so that you are hidden or invisible. And I feel this two ways. There's someone who is cloaking themselves so that you don't see their face clearly, like it's not burned into your head or anything. It's like they want to remain hidden, which is probably why they're even in your energy in the first place. But through doing this, they're tiptoeing around and they're being sneaky about it. So even if this isn't magical practices or astral travel or anything like that, scrying even. It's funny because I had mentioned something significant about mirrors, which can be protection and ward off evil, but I didn't even think of a scrying mirror, which is like a crystal ball as well, you know, where you can see images, and it's just a focus point, basically. Someone's trying to remain hidden. But I also feel like you are hidden from your cloak. Like you have the cloak of invisibility. You are protected and hidden from this person. They're going to get mixed messages and not understand something. It's going to be very confusing for them if they try to even tap into your energy. It's not going to be clear. It might spin them around and make them fucking dizzy. Like literally dizzy. Because alright, it could be a practitioner who's trying to dive into someone's energy to get information. You know what it's reminding me of? I don't know, it just popped in my head. Is if there's a practitioner, because I use this example, The Craft, where Nancy had bad intentions, selfish intentions, and Sarah didn't. She had pure intentions. I feel like there is a practitioner who doesn't have the best of intentions, they're trying to tap into another practitioner who does have, who does have positive intentions, good intentions. I can't find the right words either. They're trying. So whoever this negative person is going to get confused. They're never going to find out what they want to know. The messages are going to be wrong and confusing and conflicted because it's none of their fucking business. They don't have the key to this information. They can't unlock the door. Your energetic door is closed to that person if you're the other practitioner or the person in that energy. Whoever this is can't get in. No matter what. Like, because it's making me think of like changing your appearance. So it's like, all right, well, I can't get information if you know who I am, like, because you definitely won't tell me anything physically, or you won't open the door to me. Like, do you know what I mean? So I need to show you a different face so that you let me in. So the person who's knocking on the spiritual door might show up in a different form. Someone that you would trust, or it's literally a person that you would trust. Like, you're the only one that can get in and talk to so-and-so. They will not talk to me. That kind of thing. That's what I'm feeling. So there's someone in the background who's remaining hidden, who wants to stay hidden, who's looking for information. They might send a literal person in that you would trust to talk to find shit out. You're probably not going to be able to connect with that person because you're not supposed to, or you're going to be hesitant and not be able to talk to them. Like, you might forget what you're talking about, or Spirit's going to make sure that you don't give too much information, or maybe that you give the wrong information, because they can be tricky like that when you don't need to know. I feel this in a spiritual sense, but I also, like, energetically speaking, because I'm just so tired, but I also feel this in a physical sense, where someone's going to be like, oh, hey, what's going on? What's new with you? We haven't talked in forever, because they want some information. It's something like that. But you're protected from this. So it's like showing up with a different face. So someone who asks you questions, be cautious, because they're doing it for someone else, for not the reason you think. They don't care, basically. Your energy is hidden from the problem. I feel like whatever this information is that somebody's after, even if they just want to know about your life, what's going on with you, so they can do whatever the fuck they do, it's hidden from them. They're not going to be able to figure this out. You're protected. I just heard ghosts and ghouls protect you. What, Spirit? Yes, they do. They're amazing. It's like somebody has enough to roll with a situation, to go off from, enough information to continue with whatever they're doing, but they want more. They want to know more. And they're keeping quiet about what they know, or they're keeping quiet about something specific, which is what I said with, like, that hidden energy. They know enough about you to do some damage, but they want to know more, is what I heard. So I don't know what kind of damage somebody wants to do. It could just be to your reputation, or when it pertains to interpersonal relationships, where, talk and all that, where people will go, oh my God, so-and-so said what? So-and-so did what? They have enough where they could cause problems, basically. But they want more because they want to do more. I don't know why necromancy just popped in my head, which is when you can invoke the dead and send potentially an attachment someone's way. I don't know what the fuck that's about. Could also be a dead situation, like resurrecting something from the past. Because then I wrote down digging, warned not to keep going. Someone keeps digging for dirt, digging for information. They keep trying something. And this is pissing me off now. They were warned to back off, to go away, to stop, to leave you alone. It's reminding me of when you put a restraining order on somebody, or before you do, it's like, block, leave me alone, don't talk to me, I don't want to associate with you, go away, go away. You tell them that, and they don't stop, and then you can get the restraining order, protection from harassment, whatever, because they just keep going. It's just like that, energetically and potentially physically, in a situation. So it's like, okay, well, now I got to take the next step, and I've got to either combat this energetically, so I've got to do more than you to your ass away because I warned your ass. Some of you might send something their way, because if they're trying to do it to you, it's just reverse magic. So it's like return to fucking sender. Whatever they do to you literally will bounce off of you and stick to them, because you're rubber and they're glue, apparently. Anyways, or it's going to the police and being like, I didn't want to do this formally, but now I have to. And it just keeps escalating. You just keep having to do more and more to combat this person or problem. Someone's being very fucking sneaky, and they need to not be, basically. They need to back off. And they do some type of rituals or energetic work during the moon phases. Someone's trying to discourage you so that you give up on something. So that, I don't know, there's a level of discouragement, like, I don't want you to be happy about this. I don't want you to look forward to this. I want you to be worried about something. And assholes can do that when they empty threats, when they send empty threats and shit your way, no matter what it is. Like, if you don't stop doing this, or you don't do this, or if you do this, then I'm gonna blah, 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 whatever, no matter what it is. Because I literally feel this, spiritually speaking, energetically, because there's a spiritualist who's being attacked, but, yeah, the light just flashed. They're being attacked, but it's not fully getting through. It's just nuisances, basically. It's pain in the ass energy. But this is physically going on for somebody too, where there's someone who is, you know, being stalkerish or problematic, running their mouth, doing whatever they do. So I don't know if it's two separate situations. It is. It's two separate situations. Where do you fall in this category, I guess? Somebody thinks that you can't see what they're pulling, but you can. Probably because you're not letting them know that you know where this is coming from, or you know what's going on. Because with return to sender type energy, like magic, shit like that, you don't need to know the person's name. You don't need to see their face. I feel like you have in your dreams or in a vision, and you will. If you haven't yet, you will. Like, your enemy will be shown to you in some way. But regardless of that, you don't need to know their name or see their face or anything. Whoever's against you, you can just say, my enemy or enemies, and it will go back to them with whatever you're doing if you do that. I feel like in the physical sense, where someone's causing problems, you would know exactly who that person is. They're not hidden to you. They're just doing things behind the scenes. They're being sneaky behind your back, but you would know who it is. Because they've been a problem for you, and obviously you need to know who the fuck it is to put a restraining order on them if that's the case. So yeah, there's separate situations here, but it's all within the same energy, if that makes sense. So it could be, you know, these people could be tied together, like whoever the spiritualist is or this practitioner, the positive one, and the person who's being like stalked and harassed could be connected, friends, family, otherwise. Something like that. I don't know, it feels like it's separate but goes together. So whatever that means. It just feels very similar, but in a different form. So it's like someone has a spiritual stalker and somebody has a fucking physical stalker, ultimately. But it's more of just problems. Because neither one of these people... Neither one of these people can really get to you. Because you're ahead of the problem, even if you don't think you are. Yeah, you're ahead of something. By a long shot, is what I just heard. Because there's planning. So, no matter who you are and what the situation is, you've planned for this. You've taken steps towards protecting yourself, no matter what that means, physically and otherwise. Like, you've taken the proper steps, and you're continuing to take them. It's preventative measures is what you're doing. And I also just heard, make sure to stay vigilant. Pay attention to your surroundings, whether you're looking for signs and synchronicities and things like that, like spiritual information, or pay attention to your surroundings and stay vigilant when you're out in public and just out and about, so that you can pay attention to, you know, what doesn't belong here, what stands out to you, who stands out to you, that kind of thing. who's always wherever you are. I don't know, there's a pattern with someone anyways, especially if we're talking physically speaking. It's not a routine, it's a pattern. Okay, so what do we need to know, Spirit? This energy is making me so fucking tired. Right behind my eyes, though, it's not... It's making me want to just close my eyes. Like, I don't want to keep my eyes open. So there's something somebody doesn't want to see. Like, I don't want to look at this. I don't want to see this. You know what's weird, too? It's making me think of, like, when somebody wants something to happen, but they don't want to witness it. Like, I gotta be away from this. Okay, this is just an example, but you could put it in any way, shape, or form with anything. Like, say, somebody wants a mouse to die, but they don't want to do it themselves, and they don't want to be there to watch it happen. They just want to know that it's gone, you know? Something like that. Put it wherever, however you want to take that information, you know what I mean? They want to be away from it, but they want it to happen. That could be where the send-in energy is. Like, I gotta distance myself from this, but I want blah 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 to happen to so-and-so. Like, I want them to stop this. I want them to shut up. I want them to go away forever. Whatever it is. But they don't want to do it themselves. Power. Yeah. You're very powerful is what I want to say. Because this is Isis. The Bright Mother. So there could be a mother or mother figure involved in this situation as well, whether that's you or whoever. Someone thinks they hold all the power in the situation, that they're the great and almighty whatever, but they're not. Because I just feel like I can get away with anything. I can do whatever I want because I know all of this. But there's some hidden shit that this person doesn't know. So they really don't have all the cards. They don't hold all the power. They barely hold any at all, because whatever they know is what they're allowed to know. Is probably what you don't care that they know because it's public knowledge, or, you know what I mean? It's not a secret. The shit that somebody is aware of is no secret. Which is probably why they're trying to find out more information on you, because this is sneaky motherfucker in here. Because they want to know what you're not saying, so that they can have all the power. Good luck is what I want to say, because I really don't feel like they're going to be able to achieve this goal of theirs, basically. Give me more on power, please. All it's going to do is create a fucking storm. Because it's making me think of those, are they Tesla balls or whatever? I think that's what they're called, where you touch it and the lightning's like, woo, and it's a pretty show. But if you let that power out, it can be devastating, because lightning can be deadly, you know? I'm not saying that those little balls would be deadly, but it would probably hurt, just saying. But I'm thinking of it from that standpoint, where it's like all this power is just contained. The information or your energy within you, whichever, it's all contained. You don't want to let this out, because that's what's going to create the storm. Okay. It does feel like information, but it feels like energy too. So something... Whoa, I almost fell out of my chair. Something's been contained. I don't feel like it's going to be contained for long. Because this is the storm. This is what brings on the upset the problem is this power. So it's like a power struggle for control. And that can be, I'm really feeling that spiritually, where it's like, I'm more powerful than you, you know, that shit. Like, think what you want, because this power within you has not been released yet. And if it does, that's going to create a fucking shit show for someone or someone's. I don't know. It feels like it's going to rock. It's going to do more than rock a boat. It's going to capsize many, is what it feels like. Because it's almost like a domino effect. When one motherfucker falls, they all fall with that energetic release. So it's like, do you really want that to happen? Because I'm pretty sure someone doesn't. And what's weird too is it's reminding me of a dream that I had, which I'm hopefully going to remember to share in a second. But the other way that I'm seeing this release of power is if you give out certain information, if you don't keep certain things contained and it falls into the wrong hands, that person has a lot of power. They regain the control, which is why they want this information in the first place, the dirt on you or whatever, so that they can have something over your head, if we're talking in a physical sense. But the dream that I had was when there was a man, and I know who this person is in real life. I've just never said the name publicly, because it's no one's business and it's not significant right this second, or to anyone else but me, when it comes to the person. Oh, my ear. But anyways, he was out back putting fire in a mummy, like cutting open a mummy, putting in this fire, which would be the power containing something inside this mummy. And so to back up, I don't know, did whatever he did, but it was Anubis that led me out there, and he talked to me telepathically. I've shared this before, and he handed me a magical dagger. Mine was a magical dagger. The dude was just using a regular one or something, I don't know. And told me to cut the mummy open, and I did what Anubis wanted me to do. And when I did, I could see the fire inside, and all I heard him say telepathically was air. And the fire came up and spread everywhere. Fire's the problem. It went out of control. It spread everywhere. So something that somebody tried to contain. Okay, yeah, information. This is really what it feels like. Anyways, no matter what this is, there's something that somebody tried to contain, to hide. Probably their fuck shit. Fuckery. But anyways, and it's funny, I'm talking about Isis and ancient Egyptian goddesses and gods and deities and stuff. And Anubis was like, I'm not holding this back for you. Something's getting ready to be released. And it's going to cause some problems. This actually feels kind of scary. Because it feels so strong. Something that was contained, like, please don't ever let this get out, is going everywhere. It's going everywhere. And this is not gossip. I mean, it's probably going to feel like it because people will be talking. Let's give them something to talk about. Well, people will be talking about whatever this is, about this person, this situation. But it will be true. It's going to cause a lot of problems. Are you ready for this? There's an emotional storm headed someone's way, that's for sure. Something to do with a powwow as well. So there could be Native American practices in here as well. There's rituals, definitely. No matter what your faith is. Cloudy judgment. If somebody wasn't thinking clearly. Some people are so stupid. There's someone here who wants to keep shit hidden to the point where they're the ones that are going to release it. It's going to come out because of them. The illusion is going away. The mask is gone. Yeah. If anyone discredited you, didn't believe you, if they fell for this illusion, I don't know, it's just going to fade away. Everyone's going to see who is under the cloak. It's making me think of that cloak of invisibility from Harry Potter, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, I feel you here. You rip it off and they're going, holy shit, here I am. You know, that's what Spirit's going to do. Because somebody's trying to hide. Elusive. They're not going to have anywhere to hide. Nope. Once this happens, they're not going to be able to hide. And people will judge them. Just like they judged you or whoever they were judging. This is like return to fucking sender times 10. You know, whatever you put out there, you get back times 3. No, this is times 10 or more. This is like a motherfucker's gonna wish they never did, basically. Wow. This is sad. I don't even wanna like think of this energy being like this, because alright, for example, I'm not saying this is what's going to happen, but for example, I just heard, don't feel bad for those who work against you, who wish ill will on you and cause problems for you, because if they're wishing that shit on you, they deserve everything that they get, karmically especially. My head is crawling like crazy when I said that. Which is true, because I mean, I'm very empathetic, and I don't wish any ill will or anything on anyone, even if they have harmed me. I just want them to stay the fuck away from me. You know, I'm that type of person. Like, just exit my life. I don't give a shit. I don't want to, you know, I'm not gonna pray for retribution or anything like that, or revenge. I'm not vengeful, and most of you aren't either. But I guess there's time and place. And if we're talking about ancient beings, people were pretty vengeful. You know, tit for tat. It was a real thing that happened back in the day all the time. Different mindset, big time. Ew, it just hurt my arm. Just right here. I don't know why. It was like from my elbow, like my forearm right here. It almost felt like a tendon in my arm. It didn't feel like a bone, a pulled muscle or tendon or something. I don't know. Anyways, say somebody's wishing death on you. Like, I just wish you would fucking croak already, or they're doing the most. Maybe they're even doing rituals, like, you know, death spells and stuff. It's just crap intentions, or messing with your vehicle, or so that you get into an accident. Just doing harmful things because they want something bad to happen to you. They want you gone. And then all of that, it's making my chest hurt really bad. And then all of that energy that they were sending to you gets returned to sender. Doesn't mean that someone's gonna go unlife them, or that that the same things that they wanted to happen to you will happen to them. No, it could be worse. They could be driven insane to the point where they do it to themselves, or they're stuck in limbo, because I'm feeling like almost like a catatonic state where your mind is working but your body doesn't. Like, you're there but you're not there. Why is this hurting so bad? It's going all the way into my back, my chest, like, maybe somebody deals with chest pains or has has a heart issue or something. Someone could get so stressed out that they fucking have a heart attack, just saying. Alright, get that gone, because, oh my gosh. Oh! A wolf could be significant as well. It could be somebody's spirit, animal, totem, whatever. Animal totem. That really hurt. That kind of felt like I was having a fucking heart attack, just saying. Yeah. I don't know, someone who wanted to stay hidden can't, basically. And it's gonna upset them. But, you know, you get what you give, basically. You see clearly, clairvoyance. It's making the side of my head hurt, like the back right here. I don't know what that would be from. Someone isn't seeing clearly, but you are. I feel like whoever this is just didn't want anyone else to listen to you. They didn't want anyone to believe what you were saying about them. This happens with narcissistic people too, where, you know, they pull some bullshit, a lot of bullshit, and they want to hide their abuse. They want to hide their bullshit because they're God's fucking gift, you know? So that's where gaslighting and the flying monkeys come in, and triangulation and all that is to make you look crazy, to make you look bad because they're so motherfucking perfect. Well, you see through this facade, especially if it was happening to you, but even if it wasn't, you see through somebody's mask, and it's really pissing them off because they do not want people to believe the truth because it makes them look bad, because they are bad. You know, if you treat people like that, you deserve to be outed. Fuck you, I don't care. Because that's just horrible. But it can also pertain to spiritual information and knowledge as well, where, you know, someone could just make you seem not credible. Like what you see is baloney. It's all made up, but it isn't. I don't even feel like you're trying to prove yourself in this situation. I just feel like it's gonna happen naturally, because it's just what happens sometimes, you know? Actually, give me one of these. You're headed in the right direction. So your intuition isn't leading you astray, and it's leading you to the correct information in this situation for yourself. So what you know to be true is true. No matter what other people say, no matter if they judged you or if they continue to judge you. I feel like your power is going to be released. I'm just saying, like, there's something that's been contained. Information, lies, whatever's, it's coming out. It's fucking coming out, because someone's going to start paying attention to the details. Something ain't fucking adding up in a situation. Like, you mother effer, I can't believe you said that. Something ain't adding up here. You know it, and other people are going to see it soon. A liar always gets caught. They can't keep up with their bullshit. You know what's weird too? I don't know why the hell I'm bringing it up in this one. So it's for a reason. Okay. I said in my last reading, which was yesterday, and today is September 26, 2024. But anyways, I said in my last reading something about graveyard dirt at the end, because these random things kept popping in my head that I had no knowledge of, and I literally had a whole list for a spell in my mind, and it, like, everything that popped in randomly all went together, and I found it in an article later on, because I'm like, what the hell, why would I be thinking of that, like, what is this? And that's how I figured it out, through research. So I put the signs, the visions, the symbolism, I put it together, and then I did my research, and I'm going, holy crap, how did I know that without knowing that? Which is where clairvoyance comes in, just saying. So that could be going on for some of you, but I literally wanted to go get graveyard dirt, and I'm like, But I really didn't want to. Like, I felt like the urge, like, I gotta go get some graveyard dirt. And I didn't know why, because it was before I saw that fucking spell and shit. And I'm still not gonna go get it because I don't need it. But I wanted to. And other people's thoughts can pop in my head, and I can want to do what other people are doing sometimes. So I was just kind of sitting back going like, why do I want graveyard dirt? And then I thought to myself, and this is kind of funny, I thought to myself, I don't want anyone to know that I'm digging in a graveyard. So I should bring a plastic baggie, my light just flashed, and a spoon. And I'm like, oh yeah, no one, you could keep it in your pocket. No one would even notice, because you could act like you're praying or, mourning the loss of whoever's grave you're over, and digging up fucking dirt, and no one would know that you ever did that. Well, I was reminded yesterday, I don't know, I was sitting with my Ouija cup, sitting there stirring with a spoon, and I just was looking at the spoon, and I was reminded of that thought of using a spoon in the graveyard, and I'm like, oh yeah. One of the gravestones that people used to fuck with me at, they would leave stuff for me there. And if they weren't leaving it for me, I was just led to it because someone was doing some bullshit there. And it was on a little girl's gravestone, I'm just saying. But they left a spoon. I used to say, grab your spoon to get your ice cream, ice cream's love, and, it's time to grab the spoon and go get your lover and shit like that. I'd say that in readings. But it makes me wonder if somebody did some type of fucking ritual, or they took something from that gravestone or from somebody else's, because that's what it made me think of. And you always have to leave an offering. You have to ask for permission, or it will blow up in your fucking face if you fuck with shit like that. You gotta know the laws, the universal laws. And I don't know if, because I randomly felt the urge to leave a quarter there. And I left a bracelet too, because I felt like I needed to give back to that stone. I don't know, to the person there, the little girl. And she was a gymnast and stuff. And I don't know, I'm like, I need to leave something here. Like, I need to give you something. And I did. I did it on 2 separate occasions. I never took anything. I just left stuff. So it's almost like somebody took something that they weren't supposed to, but I made the offering. I gave back. I don't know why I'm bringing that up. But that would definitely reverse karma, just saying. Or bring on some shit karma for someone. Messing with shit you don't understand. Someone did. Someone fucking did. Vampire. Yeah, somebody was a taker. They took something that they weren't supposed to get something they wanted. They took from you, or from someone, or some place. They could have taken from a sacred space. I wonder if that's why I wanted to light that candle. I don't normally light the tea lights in my readings, but I asked for protection. Because the jinn is here. Genies they grant wishes. They give you what you want, or what you think you want. But they can be very fucking tricky. There's a trick here. Someone temporarily got what they wanted. They probably drained your energy, and that's all they could do, because this person's a taker. They took something they shouldn't have. They took from someone, a place, or they took something that they shouldn't have to get what they wanted. They're fucked now. Someone's really fucked. Like, this reading's over is what it is. 4444 is when I said that. This reading's over. 4444. Somebody fucked up big time. Huge. Motherfucking huge. And they're not gonna know what to do. I'm not even leaving advice in this, because for some reason I feel like there's someone who shouldn't even be listening. They're unforgiving and they don't even care. This person's very vindictive and revengeful. Someone did something stupid. And it's not you, the viewer. I really don't feel that. Excuse me. They're gonna pay. I just heard they're gonna pay, and you're not even gonna have to lift a finger. You're not even gonna have to do anything like to counteract this. Some of you might have already done that, and the only thing that you've ever done is just protect your space and yourself, you know? Because I just don't feel that vengeful energy from you. I feel it from somebody else. When this hits, someone could deal with lower back pain too. When this hits them, they're not even going to know where it's coming from, why it's happening. They're not going to understand what's going on. But they're going to not want it to be happening. And they might look at you and be like, oh, you cast a spell on me, but I don't think you did. I really don't. They did it to themselves. You know what's making me think of too is like at the end of Aladdin where Jafar's like, I need to be, my last wish is to be all powerful, to have all the power. And then we have the power card. And in order to be all powerful and almighty, you know, he had to become a genie. But genies get stuck in a lamp until somebody controls them. Because genies can be, they need a master. They need direction. They can make shit happen, but they need to be told what to do. Somebody wants, that's why they want information on you. So they can control you. So they can influence you in some way. And it does feel energetically, but it could be fuck with your head, you know? It's like they can make something happen, but they need you to tell them what to do. Love you guys. Peace.